To show off a build I did last November. I was looking at getting into more dirt bike camping, off-road camping, taking my son to motorcycle resorts, and couldn't really find a good trailer that was pre-built, that was affordable. So we ended up going with a rock-solid cargo trailer. We bought this, it was basic. It did come with their motorcycle package. It had rubber floors, finished ceilings, and the spread axle. We went ahead and added, as you can see, some vents, windows, did upgrade to a power tongue jack as well. Got a bunch of stuff inside, put a spare tire on the outside mount. Works really well. That thing's pretty awesome. As you can see, Rock Solid's a brand here in Georgia where I live. I went down and picked it up directly from one of their distributors. They come with the spread axle. I put larger tires on. Those are actually 265/75s. They look small on the side of the trailer, make a huge difference. I thought I was going to want to lift it. As you can see as I back up here, it looks like it's pretty low, but we go to off-road resorts, dirt roads, off-camber stuff. It's actually done pretty well, so I think I'm not going to lift it. As you can see here, we put an AC on it and two 90-watt solar panels up on the top for our power. Powers it very well. Getting ready to go on a trip. There's the bikes I'm going to load in there. Will actually hold 4 motorcycles very easily. You can see inside we did a pretty good job setting it up. The bed actually folds up flat against the side. Toy hauler setup. You can see we got some Pitt Posse parts there to hold some chairs. Did the windows in the back. If you're building one out, we wanted to do cross ventilation, so we put one over here. Then I'll go to the door, show you what we did over here. Put one on the door. It was hard to source these windows. It took several months to actually get them in, but man, what a difference that's made with adding light inside. So let's go inside and I'll show you what I've done in here. It's all DIY stuff. Went to Lowe's, they had a sale on Husky parts, so I went ahead and picked up some cabinets. Took the wheels off one of the rolling chests there. This worked great. Butcher block underneath. You can see, we did the supports underneath, leveraged it all in the corner. You can see I'm running an inverter. Bought that off of Amazon. For the solar panels, I had a couple of different options I went with. I found out the thing so far, the Rich Solar battery controller has worked the best. It actually has a little Bluetooth connector up there on the top. I can read how much wattage I'm pulling. I can run this electric fridge that I got also off of Amazon. My fan, the interior lights, exterior lights. I've actually got a TV in here as well. For a whole weekend off of the 2 batteries and 2 90-watt solar panels. It's a great setup. Did have to experiment a little bit with the wiring and setting it all up. Getting good batteries, definitely recommend that, but this thing has been working out great. Pitt Posse makes some great products to fit inside your trailer. So if you're doing a build like this, you're going to do a motorcycle setup, go to their site. They've got all kinds of cool gadgets, things to really make the living more comfortable and way more practical, actually. Even their helmet hooks. And they're affordable too. It's not overpriced. So just an idea of the build we've done with this cargo trailer. This is 8.5 by 14. So it has a ton of space. I went with the lockout foot peg. I think they're Risk Racing mounts. Very easy to set the bikes up. We staggered everything in before we mounted them to make sure they fit. Put the bigger bike there with that bed folded up against the wall, and I can put the 4th bike across the front, just move the cooler and some of the gear up there. The AC runs great off the 2 Honda generators, running them in parallel. So that's basically it. Simple build, about 1/3 the price you would pay if you bought one that was pre-built. This is a steel trailer, so it's not light. I think it's 2,700 pounds empty. I think we've got it just over 3,400 pounds with all the gear in it. So, we'd get a couple bikes in here. You're up over 4,000 pounds. It's pretty heavy. 8.5 by 14. You can definitely save a lot of weight going 7.5 by 14. But I love the living space inside here. So If you have any comments, any questions, you're going to build one out yourself, let me know. We did this over a course of 2 months on the weekends. I had some friends that helped me out with the cabinetry that had experience with this, making sure you use the right bolts. If you're going down the road, bouncing this thing around, you definitely want to make sure things are attached in to the frame, the right bolts, and you'll be good to go. Definitely a cost-effective way to build a dirt bike camper, and it's a lot of fun to say you did it yourself. So cool. If you have any questions, let me know.